I want the narrative to be cut out of why we're so upset with Clarissa Shields, why we didn't give Lotto this much energy, why we didn't give Cardi B this much energy. We finna keep it all the way real about this situation. The reason Clarissa Shield gets so much backlash is because anybody who was a real fan of Clarissa Shields before this whole thing came out with her, the Remy and Papoose situation, before this came out, it is people who knew of Clarissa Shields and was a fan of her. But that was me just watching her box. I didn't really know her personality and the way she thinks. All I knew is that this is another black woman that's successful in doing something in her life that she's proud of and she's a winner at. She's gifted. She's a boxer. She can box and she's young. She doesn't have any children. She's living her life. She's having a career. So the real reason that a real fan of Clarissa Shield is upset, one, Papoose is married. Papoose and Remy may not be living together. They may be separated. Regardless, in the eyes of God, they are still one. They're still one. God doesn't want divorce. He gives it. He allows us to divorce if need be, but that's not what God wants at the end of the day. But we're looking at everybody's personalities come out. With Remy, she's been a rapper. We already kind of knew what she was about and what she was on. So we already know Remy will shoot you. You know what I'm saying? She'll pop somebody. We know that. But we just now starting to hear more of and see more of Papoose personality and also Clarissa's personality. So if Clarissa is dating Papoose and he's still married to Remy, it doesn't look good because in the eyes of God, they're still married. That's one. If he really cared about Clarissa, like he said, like she said he do, he loved her more, this, that, and the third, he want to have a baby, he would have already gotten divorced. They would have kept this on low, just to try to protect her. She's still fresh-faced. Clarissa is young, a young black woman. And we're not talking about a mulatto woman. We're not talking about Cardi B and Lotto who makes, we already know what type of music they make. This is a black, thoroughbred, full black woman that is doing something other than being sexual, and she's successful at her career of what she decided to do. So I really admire Clarissa Shield, and I like boxing anyways. But that's one, dealing with the whole married man. Two is Clarissa does not have to settle for that. We don't want to see our young black women continue to settle for men who are not what they need in their lives. He's still married. He already has baby mamas and a wife and side kids, allegedly.
That's when he was saying, like, you know, he finally came out to me, his wife. So, and I was like, okay, well, I'm gonna step back. I ain't gonna push the issue. I'm gonna let that rock because I see that I felt like he really liked the Lonzo because he finally coming out to me after these many years.
During his first marriage, trying to take half of Remy's wealth, or he wants to take half of what Remy has. And what's so crazy about that is Remy is already supporting your daughter full time, their daughter full time. What she said, she supports her daughter's health and gymnastics and all of these things. Remy said you would really cry if you really knew the truth. I understand exes get into it when it's over and said and done with, and then the real truth come out. But it's some truth behind this. Papoose is almost 50. And how much really do you have in common with a 30-year-old? In the videos they have, he looks tired. He looks like he doesn't want to deal with her like that. He looks like she's a little bit too much for him. He's, you know what I'm saying? It annoys him. It gets on his nerve. She should have her someone that's around her age, or at least if it was someone that's Papoose age, they're not married. They don't have 4, 5, 6, however many baby mamas and a wife that they're trying to take half of whatever she has, even though he's not the main provider for his child. So we don't want Clarissa settling for less because she shouldn't have to, because she doesn't have to. Clarissa, a black girl that looks like me and my children, and we have the same hair and stuff like, I wanted to see her win. And I just feel like this whole thing, and that leads me to 3. This whole thing is going to sink her career. You do not mess with married folk. If you want to know what it is to get involved with married folks, just read the Bible. They don't have to be happily married. They can be separated. Leave them alone. Because even when you divorce, you're not supposed to get married again. It's to death do us part. You divorce and you're not even supposed to be sexually active. But people don't want to discuss that. They don't want to have that conversation. They don't want to have that conversation. It's real. It's real. It's real. And whoever can sustain and not be of their flesh, God is always going to reward and take care of his children. He take care of us when we doing wrong. So I don't want to see Clarissa Shield's career go downhill, because since she's been with Pap, different things to do with her relationship with him has been causing drama in the media, has been making her go viral in social media to do with this relationship, when honestly it shouldn't even be discussed. If it was all about the D girl, if you gonna do that, if you finna move like that, keep that all the way on the low. That ain't nothing to be, oh, I'm having a baby next year. Oh, and his ex, if he would have kept doing it, you don't know what them folk went through. You don't know what them people went through. Get out of the middle of their relationship and find you somebody who's successful and makes just as much money as you, and they don't got their exes coming out talking about how that all they did was be a purse holder and how they was still paying bills from prison. And then they punning their jury and allegedly, girl, Clarissa, it's not about being jealous. When I first started seeing y'all step out, I'm like, okay, they look nice together. And then I just really started to think about it. Just really thinking about it, like, this is really some foolishness. And then that brings me to the next reason why we don't like this situation and we're upset with Clarissa Shields. And I want to continue on that for a second. You don't have any children. He already has children. Get you somebody who don't have no children. Don't get no broken home, ready-made home. You see what all this coming with. His exes, all what they got going on, you just done been thrown in the middle of it. Every time you having an interview, it's more focused on your relationship with Papoose, which isn't not even really a real relationship. Baby, you're single. You're very much single. If you had to sign your Jane Doe on the line of a signature, baby, it's gonna say Clarissa Shields, not Clarissa Papoose, whatever the hell his last name is. I'm upset about this. We want better for you. Nobody is hating on you. You got some haters probably, I'm pretty sure. But that is, for my reason, a Clarissa Shields fan, that I'm not hating on you. I just feel like you can do better. You can do better. You don't have to settle for somebody's married husband who's trying to take half of their wealth through the divorce. If he'll do that to somebody he loved and was with for 20 years, that's taking care of his children, that his child, that he ain't even supporting her in the real way that she needs to be supported, what you think he gonna do to you? And then when y'all getting into it, he already calling you little girl, little girl. He letting you know, bitch, I little girl you. I will little girl you. Girl, all in the videos, he don't want to do the TikToks. He don't want to be hugged and booed up. And he's not even really attracted like that to you. You could tell. It's all there. And I understand. I know how it feels. But baby, listen. We don't want you settling for less. The next reason why we are upset with the whole Clarissa Shield situation. You out here windmilling for this man. You out here speaking up in every situation. Stop discussing all this, what's going on in your relationship. Stop discussing all of this. Be quiet. Let the actions behind what he got going. Just sit back and watch. Everything is going to fall right into your lap. Y'all moving way too fast and you're so in love. Take it down by 4-3 notches. And if you was, this is another thing I want to say. If you was going to mess with this man, if you was going to keep it all the way on the low, he shouldn't ever be nothing that's of the public. It should have remained a rumor and a speculation. Even when Remy brought it out, you should have acted like you didn't know what the hell was going on and posted your next fight date. You should have had a statement come out and said the allegations. Papoose is a great man. I admire Remy Ma. That leads me to the last thing. For you, Clarissa, to say that, oh, I'm a girl's girl, I'm a girl's girl's baby. Girls don't be in a girl inbox talking to her, asking her questions about her style, and then out here literally copying her every hairstyle, her down to her best friend's outfits, after she done got with that same person she was in their inbox husband. That's not what girls do. Like that psycho stuff that is not talked about enough. And I done told y'all how it is in some of these, you know what I'm saying, girl on girl relationships. You know, some studs, they get with the girls who, the type of girl that they would want to be. So it's an image, it's a look, just like portraying the person who has taken advantage of you. I ain't gonna go there today. That's another video that I've already posted if you want to go look at it. But that's why we're mad at you, Clarissa Shield. Ain't nobody hating. It's you can do better. It's you're messing with the married man and you don't have to. It's you're not a girl's because the way you moving is creepy and weird and dangerous. You was all in that lady inbox, but yet you with her husband all over the internet. Why they're still legally married, talking about my man. The delusion is real, and I want to feel sorry for you, but your mouth is crazy, and you're constantly on the defense. It's only so long before this whole situation ends with you and this guy. Then we got to watch you try to recover from it. And I'm pretty sure you will because you're young enough. But this is the type of stuff that you could be paying attention to. These people out here talking about you all type of ways when we should be thinking about your next fight. And I know you unfocused watching one of Boxing Ego videos. You said, oh, my fight is on August 5th. When your fight is on August 15th of 2026, baby, you're not as focused as you should be. You're not locked in. And that man is probably stressing you out. And you're worried about what he got going on with his wife. You should have stayed out of the middle of them people's stuff. Whatever he said, for him to even be laying in his wife's house still and got to sleep on the phone with you, baby, that tell you everything you need to know right there. He's still in the house with his wife. Whether they sleeping in separate rooms for a year, baby, no. Anyways, that's all I came to say about why we mad at Clarissa Shields. I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.
Thing is that y'all keep trying to say that Remy is clout chasing off of your relationship. But Clarissa Shields, amongst the three, is the most social media irrelevant of all of you, regardless of her bouts.
You put two and two together.
The only thing this is doing is building up her social media queue.
Yeah.
So that she can move off into becoming a social media influencer, and they can use her name as the greatest woman of all time to sell whatever brand and push whatever agenda that they want, and she'll be able to cash out of the game before she loses what's left of her mind. Wow. But that's okay, because every time you get punched in the head and you get a little slower, that's great for Papoose. Because now he don't have to explain to you how he's robbing you. He can just do it and notice that you'll just be sitting there, just the two of us, and he be gone with the damn money.